good when you
and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Ryan O'Hearn is at the plate as he takes a called strike one, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. So digging in now, Kyle Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. And good for him. Kyle Jones has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence and circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies, everybody's.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Springer is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, daytime base. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for the.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And a relay home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Left field and deep. Williams going back on it. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Javier Baez to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Into the box now, Jackie Bush. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Stepping in, Kyle. His first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Williams going back to the track. Gone! These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see. 5.
And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Standing in now, Michael Clark fouled off. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. This pitch is popped up. O'Hearn is there to make the catch, and mercifully. Here's George Springer. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Another 0-2 coming. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seven. The left fielder, number 7.
Up next will be Nick Williams. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, Martin Maldonado. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Popped him up. Baez over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves ready now. Darren Russell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line drive to left. Williams has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if the ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm. You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Andrew McCutchen hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
0-1, here it comes. That's a strike to throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
And now the runner breaks for the plate, and the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. Digging in now, Rafael Alanis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in.
Richard Blyer is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a hard liner, but foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He's
for the Phillies, the pitcher, Richard Dwyer.
4-4, take the base. 3. 3. Take out. 3. Out. 3. Take out. Out. 3. Out.
Ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Philadelphia Phillies came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well.
Our final line score this afternoon.
Thanks for listening in to this pennant chase edition of Inside the Show. And that's what's going on. Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In the 7th and deciding game, Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show.